I'll be able to get to the chat. So if you're gonna chat, let's see. Yep, if you're gonna chat, I do appreciate you. I'm just bucking up some wood. I just tuned this fake Husqvarna, and it was kind of a pain to tune because the holes are weird. So it is what it is. And then I got I don't know if the videos will come out today, but I have a July 4th video coming out. So shout out to my wife. She's a beautiful girl. She works hard every day, taking care of the kids. I do appreciate her. And shout out to you kids. I love you. You watch this in the future. You guys are amazing. All right, let's hear it. thing is with this, I have no really way to roll it other than uphill. So I'm trying to find the space when I can, but it's a lot of dirt. Luckily the bark is under it, so it's kind of annoying because there's nowhere to roll it. And I don't want to chase it down the hill. That one's, I think, cut up, so we'll just move on. We'll move on, guys. Saw's running good. The bad part is I just don't know where the bottom's at. This is the message, guys. Part of it. We're learning. Thing is going lean again. Hey, at least the chain. Man, I think it's out of gas. So much for this live, guys. Sorry, I had to do this.
Still with me? Yep, still live. 20 minutes. I don't know. Think so. Mm-hmm.
The old dirt saw. The old Hexa dirt file. Yeah, so pretty good so far. Yeah. Always bring a spare chain if you got Hexa chain and if you got a Hexa file. But yeah, I'll kind of explain what I was doing here. So I was cutting as far as I could through it, and then you can see it'll start. The kerf will start to close up, and then that's as far as I can cut. So like for this, if you cut here straight up and straight down, you're gonna get pinched. So you kind of got to go straight up, straight down, and then come out, then come under and grab that. But I'm leaving a little hanging. I'm not cutting all the way through because I don't want this thing to roll away from me. Because like down in there, there's a, I don't know what it's like, a little creek, like a runoff area. So yeah, but we're dull, guys. So that's what I figured was gonna happen with this. It's kind of a dirty old log. And then I kind of am okay with it getting dull. Excuse me, because I got to tune my saw, which is really, the saw is really finicky, guys. So like a barely little adjustment, it's too lean, or little adjustment, it's too rich. So I'm trying to find that little fine tune because I don't want it too lean. Even though it was cutting really good, it's just too lean for me. I wanted to be a little bit safer, so that's what I did. I think I'm right. I think I'm happy with it for now. The cool thing is I'm all right with my Hexa chain getting dull because I want to try. Because I have that file, I want to try the Hexa file and see how I like it. So I'll be doing that. Don't know when, but I'll be doing that. And I think that's kind of it. I got another video coming out. I cut this tree down and I am no expert. So you'll see me being not an expert doing that. But maybe you guys can learn from it. But yeah, I'm Dole, and then I will catch you guys on the next one. It's been 30 minutes. I appreciate you. If you tuned in, and or if you're watching it later, I do thank you, and shout out to you for being a part of the channel. Thank you.